After Jesus promised the gift of the Holy Spirit so that we would be baptized, have these encounters and experiences with the Holy Spirit so that He could lead us and fill us and guide us and allow us to be His witnesses here, there, and everywhere. Here's the very next verse. Verse 9 says this: after Jesus said this, He was taken up before their very eyes, and a cloud hid Him from their sight. They were looking intently up into the sky as He was going, when suddenly 2 men dressed in white stood beside them. Men of Galilee, they said, why do you stand here looking into the sky? This same Jesus who has been taken from you into heaven will come back in the same way you have seen Him go into heaven. Now, can you imagine Jesus kind of just like, right? And everybody's looking up in the sky and they're like, Jesus, like what, And 2 angelic hosts, these angels appear, these men appear and they're like, hey guys, like, why are you just staring there? Like this Jesus is going to return. If I were honest, there have been times in my life when I've done a lot of staring. I've done a lot of staring like, Jesus, like, where are you? And where are you going? And why? And those questions are real questions. If you're lonely, you might be asking that question. I'm praying that the Holy Spirit would comfort you. And if you need a miracle, I'm praying that this book of faith and more importantly, that the power of the Holy Spirit would provide a miracle. But there have been seasons in my life where I've been staring so long that I have missed the mission and the big picture. And the reality is Jesus is coming back for His church. He's coming back for His bride. And He wants us to live in such a way that we have purpose and that we are true to the mission, that we're faithful. When we're faithful, what follows faithfulness? Is favor. Not all the answers necessarily, not all the miracles, not all the explanations, but His favor to see you through some hard times. His favor to provide for you in some moments where you're staring. His favor that follows your faithfulness. You know what? I like to speak favor. I like to believe that God has favor on you. I like to believe that God has favor on your family and your marriage and your work and the people that you're reaching out to and loving. And because I believe that faith generates this kind of favor, that when we speak and we live in such a way that says, you know what, I know that the resurrection has taken place, and I know that the power and the presence of the Holy Spirit is inside of me, and I want to live from that place of faithfulness, that place of favor. As we get into this weekend and we launch back into the book of Acts, man, I just want you to know that I'm so excited. I feel so privileged to be leading Pathways Church, to pastor you. And I am believing that God is just going to continue to see some pretty cool things happen in this next season and chapter of our lives. And I am praying that all of us would remain faithful to the mission and to the work of Jesus Christ. Praying for you, and I'll see you on site online this Sunday.